Okay, today we play our first actual subworld, which is Stone Hill. More like Bone Hill, because it's very hilly and it's got a lot of stones. What am I, a tour guide? This is a pretty basic tutorial level. Lots of easy things to do around here. No real pits or obstacles, so you can run around again, get familiarized with things, and we'll be introduced to a few new concepts here. But it's pretty standard for the most part. Things are pretty easy. You just have to take time to look around and find all the gems around you. Is really the only hard part of any level. Like, and we'll run into a few standard enemies, like a giant goat guy over here. He'll charge us like so, and we will flame him in retribution, because that was not a nice thing to do. And you see, Sparks is now blue. I've taken a hit, so I have a little less health now. I gotta kind of be on the lookout. He should be coming toward me any day now. He's just kind of romping around, but if I get him with the flames first, should be able to take him down. I don't think you can charge that guy, but we'll check. Yeah, you can actually charge them. Spyro overtakes massive goat thing. So we're going to run around here. We're going to make sure we've got all our guys first. But first we're going to blow up a sheep with our fire breath. And if Sparks is low on health, he will automatically know to chase a butterfly. So if you're low on health, find some kind of incidental animal like a sheep or a goat to blow up, because odds are it will contain a butterfly. So let's go through here as well. Okay, this is going to lead through here. And you might hear some little teasing na-na-na-na guy. We'll get to him once we get on top of the hills there. But first we're going to run around to this back room and, hey, find our first dragon. Cool.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Well, he's kind of a douchebag. Let's see if we can do a kind of charge around the whole room in one go kind of thing with these. Oh yeah, I got all but, or I missed all but one. Nice. But certain treasure chests can only be broken in certain ways. This is your basic treasure chest right here, and you can either blow it open with fire or charge it open. But this metal one right here can't be blown open with fire. Not standard fire anyway, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself too early on in the game. So let's just go ahead and collect what's in here and head on out. That's 79 gems. There are 200 gems in this level. It's rare to see fewer than that in a level, although it will come up mostly tomorrow. I don't want to go down here yet because I don't quite have everything I need to go down that way yet. Got a few gems that way. What's over here? There's some more new stuff. And this basket always contains a 1-up. A purple basket with peeking eyes like that will always contain a 1-up, which is a silver statue, basically. So I don't know, they could just have the silver statue out, I guess. Hey, Dragon Guy, what do you have to say? You're number 2 of 3, I think. I could always check my inventory, though.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Yeah, we got things to do. We don't have time for your old man Aster Dragon stories. So let's look around here. There's the return home vortex he was talking about. That thing, when we find all the gems, whether we found all the gems or not, we can return home. Let's go ahead and save, actually. That would probably be a smart idea. But yeah, we can go back home on that thing, or you can also exit by way of the pause menu. You can just do exit level, and it does the same thing. Oh, there are 4 dragons in this level, not 3 as I suspected. So we're going to jump off the edge of this wall here, because we want to end it all. No, because there are gems down here. That happened too fast for there to be any kind of suspense. We don't want to quite leave here yet. We want to come around the way, not get caught up in the water, because Spyro cannot swim at all whatsoever. Touching water is a disastrous idea. Now let's grab these things, and then a small key. You can now open a locked door or something. And whenever you need to get back up from a great height, because Spyro can't fly, you can always use one of these sparkly whirlwind guys right here, and it'll take you right back up to the top. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So now that I've got that key, we can go back to the beginning area here, and I can jump down this well. Because there's not water in the well, there is quite more than that in here. There's at least 1 dragon. And no, exactly what I did not want to do at all. Yes, thank you for airlifting me out, little whirlwind, but I I need to, there we go. It does let you, like, drop long enough to stay down there. Hey, Gavin.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm strong, it's just a fact. It's not bragging if it's true, right? So let's go around here. In this treasure chest, anytime you have a key, there's going to be a treasure chest like this that looks like a styrofoam drink cooler. So you come up when you have the key and it'll automatically do all the work for you. And the gems will all pop out in that wonderful little piping sound, that toot 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 toot, which I love so much. Which is just one of the many things I love about this game. So we've almost got all the gems already. So let's pass on through. I think we need to go over here. Yeah, this long winding corridor will lead us to the second part of Stone Hill. Wait, are there 200 gems here? Yeah, there's just 200. Wow, we're already mostly there actually then. Nice. And these little goat herder guys, they got their sticks ready. If you try to charge at them, they'll just kind of, I think, well, you might be able to charge them. Yeah, if they don't see you coming, then you can probably charge them. But for the most part, I like to stay at a distance and flame those guys, because they always have their shepherd's crooks at the ready, and they like to bat you with them, and they'll send you rolling off to the side. Which fortunately, there's no holes around here that they can hit you off into. Oh, I wasn't even aware that sparks needed health. So that was a good idea. Good planning there, Jess. Me. Hey, I flamed you. But there's plenty of butterflies around here, so I'm not really worried about my health. Now if I can just turn the camera the right way, and if I can just talk, and not just totally be a dingus all the time. There we go. Nice little blue gem worth 5. Now we come out here, and there are only a few more gems left to get, and one other treasure in particular, which is very important. It's going to play a role in us getting 100% in this game. So let's go into this little tower right here. It's going to have a little whirlwind that's going to take us up to the top of it, and I believe that's going to be our last dragon as well. It's going to be up here. Yep, he's just right to our left. Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
That's actually pretty useful. Most of the dragons are pretty much dicks to Spyro because he's just a little kid or whatever, but that was actually a nice, useful tip. And I think that's all we're going to get around here. So there are 25 gems out on the outlying border of the level, which is over here. There's our first two, and we're just going to run around, and we're going to find a new kind of treasure out here as well. And it's going to be nearby. In fact, I thought I saw him off in the distance. There are these little blue guys. They're thieves in blue robes, and they, oh, we're going to want to go out to this castle first. I haven't seen the guy yet, but we're going to run into a guy in a blue robe, and he's going to be holding an egg, and that's a dragon egg, and there are a couple of dragon eggs throughout the game. I think there's like 12 dragon eggs to be collected throughout the game, and they're all in like the first half of the game. So it's not a quest that's going to take up the whole game. We're basically only going to worry about it for the first 3 worlds or so, and we're not gonna, oh, there he is, I see him. We're gonna have to chase the little bugger down. He's that little blue dot right there off in the distance. If I can see him, surely so can you. So let's run off and try to nail him. There he is. Now, I usually try to get close enough to get him with fire, and then I totally fail. I'm not at the, okay, good. I want to say I didn't fall off at the beginning of the level, did I? That would have just been all kinds of fail. But I think he's off over here somewhere, so let's make sure we didn't. Okay, and now I'm back near the castle. There's some gems I don't want to miss, but yeah, he's going to have a dragon egg in his hand, and we're going to have to chase him down and either charge into him or set him on fire, nick him with fire to get that little to get that dragon egg out of his hands. He'll be around here soon enough. If we just run a lap around the way here. Where did he go? I know I haven't run a complete lap yet because I don't have all the gems in the level. Here we go. Don't want to forget about those 2 in the trees, and then we probably are missing, since we got 4 left, we're probably missing 2 green ones somewhere. Not, oh, 1, oh boy. That makes me wonder what else we're missing. Oh, just those ones sparkling up in the trees over there. But that'll make the last thing a 1 and a 2. Alright, we got 200 gems, and now we just have to catch that stinking little thief. Oh, guy. Holy crap. Almost just ran right off the cliff there. We don't want to exit the level just yet, because we don't have everything. We want to, here we go. Let's come somewhere out here. Now, where did that little bugger run off to? Frig. This is one of the tougher ones to get because he has such a wide running space. Some of them are confined to a very... Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I see him. Some of them are confined to a very small running space and they're easier to get than others. Some it's kind of a one and done deal. You got to do it in one try or else just kind of start the level over and do it again. But this one is a little bit tougher because you got to spend so much time running. And if you lose him, then... Okay, we're catching up, I may just want to charge him because he's a little slow. There we go. And that egg will automatically go into our inventory. We didn't see him before, but once we have him now, we'll be able to see we have one egg out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yes. We're going to be finding 12 eggs throughout the game. Most levels from here on out up through the third world have 1 egg, others have 2. So we'll be on the lookout for those wizard eggs as well. But that is going to do it for today. I don't really want to waste a whole lot of time finding the vortex. So let's just make a glide on out of here and exit the level, and let's call it a day. We'll come back tomorrow and we will make our way over to Dark Hollow, which is a pretty short one. It's only got 100 gems. It's the only sub-world, I think, other than the Artisan Homeland, which I don't really consider those levels, but I mean, I don't really consider the Homeworld hubs levels. So it's the only world within a world, I'd say, that has a... You get back here. I want the little diamond that you give me because I've already killed you. That's the thing. If you kill, like, all the enemies have respawned. I'll explain that before we go. Actually, today there are these when you come back into the homeworld, the enemies will all respawn, but they won't give you a gem if you've already collected a gem from them. They'll actually give you these little diamonds, which you'll see are making a ring around the head in the upper right corner where my lives are counted off. And I'm collecting these little diamonds, and when I make a full ring of these diamonds, these little solitaires or whatever, I will get a 1-up. And sometimes you can get other things instead of just these little solitaire diamonds. Sometimes enemies you've already killed will give you, for example... they'll give you a butterfly sometimes, or sometimes they'll give you a 1-up. You can get all kinds of goodies from enemies you've already killed, so it is worth your time to re-kill enemies. Just a little tip to leave you on for today. We're going to say goodbye for now. We've done Stone Hill, and tomorrow we're going to go over to that hedge maze off in the distance and do Dark Hollow.